Hi, this is Mr. Pablo again here, and today you are going to learn about probability of two events. Now, two events, then again, some situations that will have to happen, not two times, but after one situation has happened, the other situation happens. Okay, so let me just try and get my pen, and we can try answering this. Let's use red again. Right. The probability of two events. The four sections of two identical spinners are colored red, green, yellow, and pink. Right, so here's the first spinner. Look at the outcome. Here is red, there's green, there is yellow, there is pink. Same thing here on the second spinner. Red, green, yellow, and pink. Right, the spinners are spun at the same time. List the 16 possible outcomes. Now this number is pretty much really amazing. How did it become 16? Well, there's a simple sum to know how many outcomes, how many possible outcomes that will come out. And that is, if you figure out that these are 4 outcomes here, and then there are 4 outcomes here, and then how do we make 16? Is that if we times 4 and 4, that makes 16. That's why we already know that there will be 16 possible outcomes. Now at the end of this, it should be 16 lists. Alright, so let's make that 16. Okay, so for the first spinner, okay, we could have maybe I could organize it here. So this is the first spinner. Okay, and then in here would be the second spinner. Now this might take a long time, so I need you to be very patient with me. So the first spinner can be a red. Let's start with a red. And the second spinner can also point into a red, right? Okay, and then we roll again, and the first spinner can still fall into a red, and the second spinner could fall into a green this time. The first spinner, again, when we try to spin it, it can fall into a red again, and it could be pink this time, and the last probable situation could be red and yellow. Alright, now I'm not saying that the spinner will always land in red. Okay, I just want to organize my work this way because it's easier to understand if it's like this. Right, so now I am going to choose green because I will assume that the next spin, the first spinner will land on green, and again, following this pattern, it may land in red, and another outcome is green and green and green, and it can be green and pink and green and yellow. Okay. As you can see, what happened here is that they're all reds here, and then now they're all green, and in here red, green, pink, yellow, red, green, pink, yellow. So these could happen. Okay, these combinations right here can happen. Alright, so if I carry on doing that, maybe I'll have to put more space to what I have right now. Okay. The next color would be pink. Alright, let's choose pink. I like nice pink color over here. Okay, so pink, red, and pink, green, and pink, pink, and pink, yellow. Alright, that's another 4 possible outcomes. And then the last outcome, okay, could be a yellow. Right, yellow, yellow. Sorry, I failed to follow the pattern, but it's alright. Yellow, pink, I'm going reverse here. Yellow, green, and yellow, red. Alright, now if we try to count all these ones, okay, if we try to count all the outcomes, these are all the outcomes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the last one, 16. Right, now these are all the possible outcomes. Now, this method that I did right here was is called listing. Alright, okay, it is written over here. This is one way of showing probability of two events when you list down all the events. Now, one advantage here is that yes, you may take your time, and when you take your time, there is a minimal error that could happen. However, the disadvantage here is that it takes so much time to do. Okay, so and it takes a lot of space. Alright, as you can see over here. So that's how you do probability of two events by listing. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from that.